Hey everyone, James Leonati here, strength and head coach here at Reap Fitness. I thought I'd go over a quick topic today that we've been covering lately in our powerlifting sessions. And this is about turning your problems into a solution. Okay, so a lot of members come through here in our gym for rehabilitation. Hey, so for example, say you have a really bad knee or bad back or whatever it is, and it's been an ongoing or something where it's just become a chronic injury where it's just reoccurring. Get it fixed, reoccur. And especially in our culture, I talk to our members about, and I speak for myself, what I used to be like in my mindset and mentality around injuries. Hey, so in our culture, you know, maybe whoever's watching this can relate as well. You'd get an injury. Hey, what do? Whether you're playing sport or at a gym, you'd go home. Hey, you'd rest. You end up doing nothing about it, go see a physio, and then they'll just say even more to don't do anything, full stop. Don't go and lift or load up that injury with any weights or anything, or run, whatever it is. And then what happens there, that problem just becomes a problem, and there's no solution to the problem. Hey, so for example, I encourage my members, I always tell them, I try to break that mindset. I always ask them a simple question. At the beginning of each lift, why are you here? Why have you turned up to tonight's session? Why have you booked in on the app, or why have you put aside family time and you've got dressed, jumped in the car and turned up to today or tonight's session? I ask these questions, I like to tap into everyone's mind psychologically. And these are things I love to do and really get my members and people that come here to Reap Fitness thinking. So I asked them again, why do you do what you do? Why do you come to squat? Why do you bench press? Why do you deadlift? There's a lot of reasons why. Rehab, I want to do a calm, I just want to get strong, I just want to rehabilitate. Then I asked them, if you were to get injured, if you got injured during this session, would you stay home or would you keep coming back? So if they got injured, I asked them the question, if you were to get injured tonight or today, would you turn up again and front up again tomorrow or next week to support your brother or your sister that's standing right next to you? And a lot of them will look puzzled, and a lot of them will sit there and actually think, in our mindset, in our culture, the answer is no. Once you're injured, you're out. Stay home. Do nothing about it. It just becomes a problem, and a problem turns into an excuse. And this is where I love to tap in as a strength coach, not just physically, mentally, but emotionally, and all of those kind of things. And I like encouraging my members to if you've got a back injury, and it's caused from deadlifting or bending over and picking up something incorrectly, I encourage them to turn up again and front up and mimic something that's caused them to create that injury. So if someone's hurt their back picking up something, I try and encourage them to go and pick up and load up their back again. This is how I love to turn problems into solutions. If it's a knee problem, knee injury, I encourage the members to get back into the gym and do something to fix that knee, whether it's squatting. If it was squatting that caused the injury, I encourage them 100% to squat again. Do something, find a solution to the problem. So for example, if it's a sore knee, find something to strengthen the muscles around that knee, whether it's your quads, your hamstrings, your calf raises, all of these kind of things. If it's a back problem, if you have an injury from picking something up in your back, come and find a solution. Turn up, find out what the surrounding muscles are with their back problem. Might be weak glutes, strengthening of the glutes, strengthening of the core, all of these, strengthening of the hip flexors, all of these kind of things that tie around that injury. And I always encourage everyone, find a solution to the problem. Always find a solution, and the more you switch your mentality around finding a solution to whatever your problem or injury is, I can guarantee you 100%, and you guys would have known, and whoever's followed my journey, that's how I've recovered from all my surgeries, applying this whole strength-based and powerlifting specific for my rehabilitation. And I believe it's the mind. and if like to break that mindset of how our people think as well. Once you're injured, you're out. Sit down, feel sorry about yourself, and just leave it at that, and live with that problem for the rest of your life, thinking, living the rest of your life thinking, man, my knee's gonna be bad for the rest of my life. I'm never gonna be able to squat, or I'm never gonna squat for the rest of my life. My back is freaking aching. I'm never gonna be able to load up anything heavy or pick something up, let alone get down and do a body drop or a burpee. Hey, these are the things that really how our culture thinks mentally, and these are things here at Reap Fitness. I encourage you to book in and come on down and check us out, where I love to tap into people's mindset and ask them these psychological questions, because I believe there is power, and the most powerful muscle in the human body is your mindset. Your mindset does whatever your body will control, or your body will do whatever your mind believes. There's that saying, the body achieves what the mind believes. And if you're sitting there at home watching this and you have an injury that you've just not addressed for so long, and it's just been a problem for a long time, I encourage you to come down and check out Reap Fitness. And we'll help you, encourage you, and coach you to turn those problems into a solution. Let's go.